Okay, oop. I guess I'm leaving this city, something North Powder. I keep wanting to say White for some reason. And going to Baker City, down sort of a back road. Didn't even get a chance to look in this library. It opens in 2 hours still, 1 o'clock. Really terrible hours, and it's only Monday and Friday. Today's Monday. It's open Monday 1 to 7, 1 to 6, and then Friday like, I don't know, 10 to 2 or something. And it might have been kind of worth it to hang out and wait, but there's just no bathrooms. I don't see anywhere I could really sneak going to the bathroom. It's too risky. If I was gonna wait for the library, I need access to a bathroom. Yeah, there's a guy carrying his alcohol out of the store. There's a lot of alcohol, like cans and bottles laying all over. I think there's a lot of drinking going on around here. You could drink in solitude. I don't want to take the highway. And 30 is looking like a back road. And the turn is just after here. 30. Is that? Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, Haynes and 8 miles, yep. So this is a back road right alongside the highway for a little bit. Yeah, Baker City and 19. It's a little bit longer, drive a little bit further, but I can go a little bit slower and see more of the back road area. Yeah. Well, I suppose it works. They got a billboard that it could be easier seen on this road than the highway, but it's not that big of a difference. Baker City, oh my god. It's kind of a big city. I'm not too thrilled about that. I don't even know if there's anywhere I could sleep overnight. It looks like the Safeway is possible. But here in this city, this North Powder, I don't see anywhere. Well, I could probably just sleep right in the library, right in the parking lot there. I could get electricity overnight. You know, that's one thing that's chasing me out, is just the problem with bathrooms. Because I got electricity. There's a stork on the field. Man, they got so much fence around here. There's a lot of fence. Lots and lots of fence. They fence everything well off. This is a pretty smooth road for a back road. Just endless acres of field. Well, you can see the hills off in the distance though. A lot of farm machinery over on the left. A lot of trucks. Big harvest. They congregate all the harvest vehicles there. A lot of vehicles in that yard just for recreation. 45th parallel over here. That 45th parallel I saw in Silverton as well. So this is, I'm directly east of straight east of Silverton then. And I'm going south of it. Heading south. Well, no, I'm heading southeast a little bit. See, I don't know if that 45th parallel notification would have been found on the major highway. You'd think they would probably put it up there, but who knows. So a lot of farming with their black cows, lots of hay bales, green grass on the left. Well, yeah, very short grass. That could be like the winter wheat. So yeah, they fence off large areas for pasture. And you don't see any barns. Even with all this snow, they don't bother with any barns around here. I guess they just keep the cows out in the field. Yeah, green grass on the left. I think they planted winter wheats. That's the only berry I know that they would try to grow over the winter, maybe to enrich the soil. So yeah, it's a lot of farm, a lot of agriculture. I guess this stuff can grow pretty good. Just lots of fields for farming, big irrigation setups here. Yeah, if it's anything east of Silverton area, it's around Silverton they got a lot of agriculture. You see a lot of snow around here. They got buried. Yeah, snow drifts. Lots and lots of snow. So we get a lot of good moisture. Although it's still looking pretty desert temperate with the tumbleweed-like plants. Yeah, those are the types of bushes that are very fragrant. Saw those in Washington. So I like those fragrant bushes. If I ever made an oil out of that, I'd use that as a cologne. That's my favorite scent. Yeah, those bushes right there on the right. They put out my favorite scent. I really love that scent. Nothing can really beat that. It's like the oils stay on it year round too. You see burdock every so often, but more of that near burdock. And because it's winter, I don't know what the leaves look like or anything. I don't know if I'd want to be here when it can grow though. It probably gets too hot. I don't think I want to be here in the summertime. That sun is just baking me. I think I can only handle another year or two of nasty sun before I start getting real bad skin cancer. It's just, it doesn't feel good to get hit by that sun. It just feels like I'm just taking damage rather than getting revitalized. And I'm not really doing enough to protect myself. Like this time of year is great. It's like probably a cemetery up on the right, old style fencing on the left, little creek. So they got fence just everywhere. They gotta give their cows lots of distance to graze. Hanes in 1 mile, so I guess that's gonna be like a speed trap. What? Oh man, yeah. All right, not quite. Constantly having to put a cushion on my left hip because I get hip problems. I'm constantly leaning to the right, so I need to put something on my left hip. More cows hanging out in the snow. They're getting hay brought out to them so they don't have to deal with that snow. It's a little too cold for their noses. They can sit in it. Looks like they can lay in it though pretty good. Oh, that looks old. It's kind of a log cabin thing for... It looked like it was to do irrigation. Sand Creek. You have to build a little bridge over that. Running up along the railroad tracks now. They got a big old water tower. Yeah, I don't fully understand how water towers work. Do they just collect rain or something? I don't know. Anthony Lakes. Okay, 25, and I'm hitting 50. This is definitely a speed trap. Oh, 20 up ahead. Historical marker ahead. Well, at 25 miles an hour, maybe I could stop. I kind of have to poop, though. Something restored. I don't understand. Museum to the left. 3 blocks and... Oh, there is a library. Look at that. I didn't even see that on the map. So now there's a library that I didn't quite see on the map. It looks like, yep, it's right there. And there's a bunch of cars parked there too, so there's a good chance it's open. Yeah, they got an open library here. A small one that may not even have internet, who knows. But snow powder or north powder, there's quite a few cars here. It even advertises Wi-Fi. The library lights are off though, and there's a lot of cars parked. This looks like private property, but I don't think they'll say anything because it hardly looks like there's anybody here. Is this private property? I'm just going to look at the library. Alright, well the Haynes Library is not even open on Monday. And it's open for 2 hours on Tuesday. So that's pretty short. So I guess I'm going from Haines to Baker City on Highway 30. It looks like a nice little library. It looks like It was just made like a modern day building. I got a neighborhood watch program in effect here. Whoa. This looks like an old building. Maybe an old hotel. Oh, this is probably the historical marker right here, this house. Another log cabin style with a brick chimney. It says something cabin, Charleston cabin or something. They got a broken down wagon next to it. It actually has windows in that one. Oh, there's another old cabin. Eel gold ore samples. Caramel butter drop. Whoa. Something Carn. So they got several old log cabin like buildings off the side of the road you can stop and look at. I guess they preserve pretty good. What are they working on here? They're just cutting up wood into slats. Some kind of stadium here. Maybe a rodeo. Yeah, probably a rodeo stage. Alright, so, oh, there's a train following me. Looks like me and the train are going the same speed. At about 50 miles an hour. So yeah, I went through two little towns with unreliable internet. Just not worth it. So I got Baker City, which looks a lot larger, has better hours, open right now, I believe. Just I'm a little nervous about parking. At least this city doesn't have a college. Maybe that'll help for parking. I don't believe it has a college. Lots of snow. That snow fell down some time ago and now it's just sticking. It's here for a while. Oh man, this is quite a boring straightaway. Cloudy out and yeah. We're just getting tired of driving. It's really boring. I could have walked around the Haynes a little bit, but yeah. The library's closed anyway. And the way it looks around here, I'd expect it to just be fenced off. You fence the city in, pretty much. So you can't really wander through the fields so much. Yeah, look at that. There's like, they heavily fence it off on the left and on the right. A run of barbed wire on the top and like some pig panel on the bottom. Poline Lane. So they got trains that go through here so often, they got traffic lights. Just for the train. Yeah, everything is so brown. There's cows out. They still have cows. I guess their seasons, they have a longer season for grass growing. They still would want to fertilize it a little bit. Somehow this guy's managed to run some trees alongside the road pretty effectively. That's a lot of good shade tree right there. You definitely don't need a barn when you got shade trees. Wow, this farmer on the left might actually have a barn. He's got a lot of shed. He's got a different kind of cow too. It's a little bit bigger. It's a bigger cow. Yeah, oh man. That one is huge. Nope. Nope, maybe he doesn't have a barn. Just all for storing hay. Got brown cows over here. See, that's the kind of cow that seems to make sense to me. I wouldn't want a black cow out in this desert area. They're just kind of sitting along the fence. Lots of cow. Lots of fence for the cow. People talk about the government encroaching on your property and your property rights and all that. It's the private property owner that owns just huge amounts. And yeah, there's a trailer on the left. A lot of this land is just, it's unused, but they want to give the space for the cows. Just give cows lots of space to roam around. This land on the right looks like it could be chewed up by cows, but it's the grass has grown pretty tall. Yeah, it's not too often you get to see the grass grow tall. For some reason that grass has been allowed to. While those cows have no grass to chew on. They're fenced off. They're getting teased. They're fenced off from the huge area of tall grass. Yeah, those cows are forced to chew on short grass. Wow. Yeah, I wonder what goes through the farmer's head. How do they decide on when to let the cows into the grassed area? They certainly, around here, I think they got to give the land a long time to grow its grass back. So you fence the cows off in sections or something. Because there's plenty of sections of fence where you just see absolutely nothing. Just a wide open expanse. And then the hills off in the distance, of course. They'll graze up in the hills too. They'll fence off the top of the hill. So lots of farmland. More cows. So this is a dairy land pretty much. They cut that tree down. As few trees as there are, I'd want to let them grow. Lots of hay. Those trees are cut down. I don't know why you cut down trees. Oh, maybe for the power lines? Yeah, I suppose. Wide open expanses of field, and you can see equipment and homes and shacks and stuff, and lots of fence. And hay stacked up. They must put a lot of effort in. Historic Baker City. Rural living experience. Alright, well, it looks like I'm in Baker City then, so let me just check my map. Alright, Baker City. So I'm on 30, and I want to take a left on Madison. Okay, it'll be Campbell and then Madison. Just for like a reference, I'll look for Campbell and then I know Madison's right after it. Still a lot of farmland out here, so I must be a ways away. Yeah, there's no streets on this field. Lots of farm equipment for sale. Gotta slow down to 35. I'm at 45. Some kind of a hay. I don't know what that is. Some kind of manure spreader or something. State of Oregon Forestry Department. City center ahead. Purchase your CMP pipe. Yeah, you're definitely in the city now. And it's a major farming experience. I want to take... Oh, there's a sheriff? Is he on patrol? Or is it just empty? Yeah, it's empty. I don't know. Alright, so I want to take a left on Madison, right? And then look for Campbell first. I'm kind of screwed up now. Oh, there's another sheriff truck. Okay, yeah, left on Madison. Fresh and frozen meats. H Street. That's not it. Tacos. They're selling tacos out of a bus. G Street. Vocational rehabilitation. Yeah, there's a lot going on in this city. Just looking for Madison. I'm just hanging out at the library. Was that? Okay, are there any stop signs? Just what I need are stop signs to surprise me. B Street. I'm looking for Madison. Did they change the names of the streets? Okay, Campbell, and then I'll want to take a left on Madison. Or I could just take a left here. This is kind of a major street. The only reason I took a left on Campbell is because it's kind of a major street. Campbell. I'll still kind of see. I'll still kind of see the library. But it looks to be a little more direct if I go over one. One-way streets. They love their one-way streets around here. In through neighborhoods too. College Street. So I'll go over one just to make extra sure that I see that library. That's a major building. Okay, Madison. What is that? Towers, Elizabeth Towers. So it's some kind of a hotel or apartment. Oh, jeez. This road is awful. Shows how much it snowed and how well it sticks. Alright, so it looks like I could probably park on the side of the road anywhere if I needed to. Going through this residential area. Trying to go through it as carefully as I can and also sort of prevent the camera from rocking so much. Wow. The library's got to be on the right. Or straight ahead. Okay, I don't... This could be the library straight ahead. That's Main Street. Very, very busy. There's a museum to the right. Very busy logging truck. I almost could go for just getting onto the road, but it's opened up a little. This has got to be the library. Okay, public library. Now where's the... Is there good public parking? Bookmobile. Yeah, go this way. Alright, what's the timing of the parking? I don't see any signs. There's no signs on the side of the road, so... Parking is pretty darn good around here. And they don't limit the time. As busy as it kind of looks around here. And it looks like I just park right here and... Is that a park over there?